Hey, my name is Morveglord. You may know me as the head admin of the Nocturnals wiki, creator of Jed, and most importantly for this video, creator of Project Nocturnals. All of us know that throughout history, people have dedicated works of art to the things they care about. But since I'm not a game developer, I have chosen to show my appreciation to Nocturnals using the game Project Zomboid. You may be wondering why I decided to do this, and that's an understandable question. Why did I put so much work into this? Well, to answer that, I think we need to look at the beginning. When I first saw Nocturnals videos being recommended to me, I wasn't really interested. But after the full game had released, I decided to check out the trailer, and be it something to do with the art style or the premise, I just really liked it. So I decided to check out a stream of it, and I knew quickly that this was something I really enjoyed. I adopted the Nocturnals wiki since the original founder had left. Soon after, I created Jed, and on my birthday I got Nocturnals, and I can proudly say I've gotten all achievements and endings. Because I love this world so much, the desire to create had me imagining things about it, and it gave me a desire to start creating something for it. These two are Becca and Norman, my first OCs for Nocturnals. They're half-siblings who came from Langarth, the destroyed community seen at the beginning of Nocturnals. Becca is distrusting and pessimistic, and her name is a reference to Maggie's original name of Becca Grayson. Despite how cold she seems, her one desire is to protect her younger brother. Norman is a 14-year-old boy who loves music. He's optimistic and eager to make friends, but he was sheltered from the outside world by his family, so he lacks many survival skills. They would travel alongside Benji, who would be a mentor figure for both of them. Benji is not an OC of mine, and was actually in the original Nocturnals, being seen on a poster in Furniture Valley. While I still like this concept, I haven't gone anywhere with it, because I just can't think of a story to tell with these characters, though I would like to work with them in the future. My next attempt at making a Nocturnals fan content was Nocturnals Grant County, a scratch game where you play as a woman named Clay, and have to get out of Grant County to find your missing sister. Along the way she encounters numerous faces, some helpful, some not. This includes a gambler named Shady Sam, hitchhikers, and an extortionist biker gang named the Prefects, who could be considered the original version of the Hunters from Project Nocturnals. While I think this idea could work, I don't think Scratch is the right engine for it, nor did I really want to tell the story, so it was cancelled. Project Zomboid is an isometric zombie survival game. Many players have used it as a storytelling medium, and since I already had Project Zomboid, this was the perfect thing to use to try and tell a Nocturnal story. That may sound strange due to the lack of zombies in Nocturnals, but I could simply disable the zombies, allowing me to do what I wanted with the rest of the game. I also used debug mode to get full control and make it so that my character wouldn't go hungry or thirsty, allowing me to focus my attention on telling the story. Now with all that explained, I can go on to explaining the making of Project Nocturnals. Riverside is the main location in Project Nocturnals. This is due to the fact that Riverside sounds similar to Rubbleside. There are a few minor locations seen elsewhere though, such as the town Bernard seen looting in the opening, Bernard's house, and the city the DOHC soldier is fighting in the beginning. The footage of the soldier shooting was actually taken from a different save file in order to give the world a fresher look due to its place in the timeline. The annotations on the Riverside map have two purposes. The first is to make the world seem lived in, and to show that things have been happening before Bernard showed up. Now, in watching Project Nocturnals you may have noticed something. No living characters are ever shown at the same time. This is because it was single player, and I was playing all the characters. This meant they couldn't be shown at the same time, and I had to edit scenes with them. I used map annotations to remind myself where scenes took place. This is why Bernard sees the hunter boss at the same place where Eli was going to ambush Danny. Now moving on to characters. There are only 3 named unseen characters, those being Bernard, Jack, and Deanna. However, all the characters do have randomized names. The soldier at the beginning was called Diego Blodgett, which is a funny coincidence. The boss hunter is named Edward Fawns. The hunter with the motorcycle helmet is called Arturo Bush. As a side note, he was the one who radioed Deanna. The hunter who's sent to look for Deanna and also tries shooting Bernard at the diner is Ronald Glenn. And the hunter who guards the diner entrance at night is Dexter Skell. This clip of Edward driving was the first recorded clip of Project Nocturnals. It was quite a struggle to record this, because when I first started out, my Project Zomboid wasn't in Windows mode, which meant I couldn't screen record, and it took me a while to figure out how to change it. I've already mentioned that this being a one-man project meant I had to record all characters separately, but another problem with it was voice acting. Bernard, Ronald, Arturo, and Edward all have speaking roles, and I voiced them all. I am not a voice actor, so it was difficult to try and do different voices for them which sounded natural. A problem that couldn't be prevented was how you couldn't see the Riverside Nocturnal at all. While it being keeping out of sight is fine for the most part, it might even make it more intimidating. It damages the scene when a Nocturnal gets rid of the hunters, as you can't see the Nocturnal massacring them. Finally, I think I should have explained the hunters a bit more. They're all ex-DOHC soldiers, but that's never revealed. The fact they force survivors to give them supplies isn't actually revealed either. Overall, despite the problems, I'm really proud of how it turned out. It took a lot of work to make, and I'm really happy with the final result. And I also especially hope you're happy with the result. All of you. Max, if you're watching this, I just want to say you've made something really great. So keep up the good work. I will be getting Cacti Coast when it releases. In terms of continuing things, I would love to continue Bernard's story. Though if I do, I will be doing it with more people. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video. And thank you for supporting Project Nocturnals.